Team of the Season Guirassy is here and he looks insane. Coming in at a measly 70k, he looks like the steal of the century. And I genuinely, looking at this card, can't work out why he's 70k because all his stats are insane. So without further ado, let's find out what he can do. Yes, team, this is the squad that I used Guirassy in. Obviously, I got some nice reds in there with Sancho and Malin as well. And I did actually pack them from my chance rewards. Coming in at 6'2", high-low work rates, 4-star, 4-star. Particularly those high-low work rates, really good for a striker. And especially someone being 6'2" as well. He's got a good, nice kind of variety for his play. He has insane stats. A lot of people did use him with Engine. I did use him with Hunter and he was insane with Hunter. Potentially might be better with Engine, but that's up to yourself and what you look for in the striker. Obviously the playstyles he's got: power shot plus hit, power header, rapid. Rapid was unreal with this card. Being at 6'2" and having rapid is huge in Ultimate Team, I'm finding. So he was just unreal with that. Now obviously I love a player with power shots as well, and his power shots were no exception. You will see some of the goals that I score with him, they're absolutely insane. Does score a few power headers as well. I hadn't actually used power header that much in the game. Like, he was one of the few players that I'd actually used it with and found it effective. I think actually the player I had it before with that I maybe noticed it a little bit was Kerr, and obviously Sam Kerr is tiny, so you don't really get the full use out of it with her. But the one thing I could definitely say with this card is he knows how to finish. For 70k, I genuinely don't think you can get a better striker for 70k. Obviously, linking can maybe be a bit of a downside, you know, the fact that it's Stuttgart and the fact, you know, nation's not the easiest as well. He suits the meta, obviously being tall with those whipped crosses. You know, if you've got Hemp or this Sancho, for example, who's got whipped cross, he definitely suits the meta in that aspect. And his power shots were unreal, particularly if you get anywhere in the box with them. His long shots weren't too bad, but I definitely found his power shot significantly more effective in the box with this card, because I obviously do try as many as I can with him. He does have a very powerful one. I just obviously found it just significantly more effective in the box, as you would probably expect. With his weak foot and stuff like that, I didn't really notice any downside with it. I didn't really notice, like, you know, 4-star. He was finishing very adeptly on his weak foot, so no issues there at all. He did feel a little bit heavy at times, but it wasn't awful. Like, it wasn't unusable. He was definitely able to dribble if you need him to. He's not going to be a skiller by any means, but if you're getting this Guirassy card, I kind of feel like you know what you're buying with him. And you know what, being that bit heavy, he also kind of helps with holding off those big centre backs like your Van Dijks, Salibas, etc. And the rapid plus style on him as well is just so darn good. It really is. I mean, you see in a few clips where I just kind of sprint away from defenders. They're not able to catch up. Most defenders won't have that burst of acceleration to be able to catch him, which is really good. And it was just, you know what, it's just underrated trait on a striker. Earlier on the year, I kind of said with the Rapid Plus that it wasn't the best thing for a striker. My mind has changed completely after using this Guirassy card, after using a few other cards. I definitely feel almost rapid is almost essential, at least in one of your attackers, if not all of them. So having that burst of pace to be able to get past the defenders and leave them in your wake is absolutely essential in so many different ways. Obviously, with the playstyles, we're seeing a lot of Team of the Seasons coming with free, and Guirassy's card is, I think he's generally got perfect playstyles for the card, genuinely perfect. So when we're looking at the rating for him, I actually went high, and I went really high with this rating because I was like, I don't think you can get a better striker for 70k in this game. I genuinely don't think you can. So for 70k, I feel like, you know, 9s really. Obviously, the only downsides with him is the fact, you know, no 5-star weak foot, no 5-star skills. Maybe a bit heavy. So I kind of went with a 9.1 with this card. I felt like he was so close to being perfect, but obviously there's just those little things that he could be better on. You know, those 5-star weak foot, 5-star skills, he could be a little bit better on them. So on those basis, that's where I've lost a little bit of the rating. But team, let me know what you think. I'm sure loads of you have packed this card. So let me know in the comments, let me know on Twitter, etc. how you got on with this card as well. And if you are new around here, please do subscribe. But without further ado, team, I'll catch you in the next one. Look after yourselves. Adios.